What's going on, everybody? Got the Raging Rob here. It was 3% of the colonialists that fought and made us free from the British. Let's get that straight, okay? So, it's not white supremacy. Anybody who believes that it's white supremacy is an idiot, just like my governor. Just want to give a little recap of what happened today. I uploaded several videos, or in the process of uploading several videos on several channels. There's a reason for that, because the trolls out there are saying some bad stuff about us. We're fighting for our liberty. We're fighting for our rights. Our liberty and our rights does not include a muzzle on our face. I'm just saying that. Got to be careful what I say, because YouTube might censor this, and then I've uploaded this to Rumble or BitChute. But just to recap of what happened today, this morning I went out to Lansing, to a Menards in the west side of Lansing. It was off Saginaw Highway, I think it's called. Michigan Highway 43 on the west side, right off the I-69. I've had problems with this Menards before, so this one was a little personal. I've also had problems getting kicked out of the Menards in Davison, in, is that Lapeer County? No, Genesee County. So I've had problems with this particular Menards in the past. I'm not going to go in details. So about 15 of us, we had a protest in front of the Menards about the mask mandates and how, can't say certain things because YouTube won't censor my video. But however you feel about the mask mandates, the unconstitutional, illegal mandates that the government is trying to push on us, Menards has showed no remorse and no sympathy for the Constitution or the public health whatsoever. They don't care. They want your baby masked as far as they're concerned. They have absolutely no regard for life. They have no regard for, you breathing fresh air, and, they have no regard for your immune system, and they have no regard for anybody with a disability that can't wear a mask. Okay? No regard whatsoever. And at the start of this pandemic, a lot of Menards built like a little section where you have to go past a guard to get in. They did that deliberately. Okay? They knew what they were doing. Menards is a communist corporation. I'm just saying that right now. They are the worst. Okay? They're worse than Costco. Costco's pretty bad. Menards is the absolute worst as far as this muzzle mask mandate. They are the absolute worst. So about 15 of us, we protested for about an hour and a half on Saginaw Highway 43. We've had a lot of support. We got a lot of thumbs up. We got a few middle fingers. That's going to happen. But we got mostly support. People are waking up to this tyranny, to this government tyranny. People are waking up. People just don't have the guts to come forward because they're afraid of, trolls and, harassment and doxing and other stuff. Me, I don't give a shit. But there's a lot of people out there just afraid to come forward because they don't want to deal with the bullshit, and which I understand. But keep this in mind. I am fighting for all of Michiganders' rights. Whether you believe in my movement or not, I am fighting for your rights. You are my people, if you're watching this video. I am fighting for my fellow Americans and my Michiganders, and I will not stop. I'm always going to stand up for what I believe is right, and I know is right. So about an hour and a half of us bullhorning on Saginaw Highway. We had some people join us. People I've never seen before. A local rapper, I guess he was a local rapper, or just DJ. He decided to join us. It wasn't my idea, and if this was my rally, I'd be against it. I wasn't the organizer of this thing. I didn't plan this thing. But I'm not going to say any names, but it was an idea of somebody to go inside the store. Now, let me just say, I was against it. I was against the idea of going inside the store because they're just going to call the police. I mean, but one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to back my Patriots. So we went in. And I didn't think it was a great idea to go in. they're just going to call the cops and kick us out anyway. So I just said, you know what, fuck it. Let's just go in. So I went in, back in my Patriots. I didn't think it was a great idea, but I did it anyway. So nothing against the person that thought it was a great idea. You know, that's what they want to do. That's fine. And I understand why they did it. You know, they want to make a point in, fighting for their rights and educate people about what Menards is doing. So I understand why they did it. Like I said, I'm not against it, but it wasn't my idea to go in. So I didn't want to go in, but I did because my other Patriots did. And I'm going to have my other Patriots back. So we went in, and there was a sign right there on the right, COVID-19, da-da-da-da-da, just went on and on and on. Just stupid stuff. So took a video of it, and we went back out, and I guess they called the cops. They threatened to call the cops. So we ended up walking back to Saginaw Highway, and an Eaton County Sheriff's Department vehicle swung by, so I'm guessing they did call the cops. That was the second time the cops got called on us. The first time the cops got called on us was the credit union in front. I don't know why they called the cops. I don't have any clue. The credit union in front, that was not the focus of our protest. But the manager there called the cops. For what reason, I don't know. But the cop was pretty chill. He was pretty cool about it. Just say, hey, just we're concerned about, safety and, just don't run in front of traffic or anything like that. And we did not run in front of traffic. We're not BLM. We respected the right of way of traffic. I don't know why the manager at the credit union called the cops on us. We were on public property. We were not on the property of the credit union. I don't know what the reason behind that was. The gas station didn't call the cops on us. So, and we were right there in that corner. So after, I say we left there about 12:30. So we stayed there about a couple hours. Then there was a protest or a rally, whatever you want to call it, at Michigan State University. This was how do I word this? Back to college rally. 100%, which means no restrictions. Basically, this was a rally set up by a few people that have, from my understanding, some parents that had some kids that go to the MSU. So there was about 40-ish, maybe 50 there. A lot of news media. Channel Fox 47 from Lansing was there, as well as a couple other stations. This was I think the name of the rally was Back to School 100%, or Back to Class 100%. 100% means no COVID restrictions, back to like 2019, okay? This shit's gone too far. This 2 weeks of lockdowns has turned into 400 days now. Enough is enough. We've had enough. We're tired of it. So we went onto the MSU campus, and there's signage there saying you have to wear a mask outside on campus, which I've seen college kids walk around. I want to say about 50% were wearing masks. It was about half and half. There was some girls jogging around not wearing masks. There was a guy on a bicycle not wearing a mask. So MSU's not really enforcing it. I don't even think East Lansing is enforcing the bullshit downtown. The East Lansing mayor is a tyrant. Aaron Stevens, he's a fucking tyrant. I'm just going to say that right now. He thinks he can come on people's private property and tell them what to do. That is illegal, what he's doing, number one. It's called trespassing. If you are approached by this man on your private property, legally you have to tell him to get off before you can trespass him. If he comes back, you trespass him. Doesn't matter if he's the mayor or not. He has no right coming on people's private property. Trespass him. Okay? Trespass him. Trespass him. If you are an East Lansing resident. I can't make that more clear. He's a little tyrant is what he is. He's a 25-year-old little tyrant. MSU graduate, which nothing against MSU students. I was there at this rally fighting for the MSU students, fighting for their rights to go back to class 100%. No muzzle, no social distancing, back to 2019. We had some good speakers. We had Garrett Soledano from Stand Up Michigan. We had Mike Detmer running for Congress in Congressional District 8. We had, I can't remember her name, but she's running for Secretary of State. Diehard conservative. I can't remember the lady's name. And then we had a couple other parents that had students there at MSU. So I'm real familiar with Garrett Soledano and Mike Detmer. They've been around quite a few rallies. So these were speakers today at the MSU rally. It went pretty swell. There wasn't any major problems. 4 students wearing masks decided to come up and try to disturb our rally. That didn't turn out very well. Nothing violent happened, but I put their ass on camera, and I will upload the video. You don't disturb rallies. You know, you might not agree with it. That's fine. You could stand by, take a video, take a picture, whatever. Don't disturb rallies. I've gone to leftist rallies, and I haven't disturbed anything. So you don't go to rallies and disturb shit. That's not very nice. So I put his ass on camera, and I will upload the video of this little punk. This little punk told me to my face that he can dictate how I breathe. Basically saying that I'm committing an illegal act by not wearing a mask on campus. I'm like, it's not law. And it's not. It's not law. And this little punk ass doesn't realize I'm fighting for his rights. But today was a good day. It was a beautiful day out, sunny day, sunny Saturday, beautiful day out. Got a lot of good footage, which I will be uploading on several different channels. Yeah. Next rally, April 24th. I'm not sure what's going on with April 24th. It might be a hoax. I haven't really got any more intel on April 24th. I can't say much about it. I haven't really got anything going on. So there is a couple other events coming up next week. I'm not going to go too much into detail yet because of trolls out there. There's something going on May Day in Grand Rapids, some conservative rally. I'm looking into it. I don't know the full details yet, but we got Ryan Kelly that's supposed to be there as well as some others. He's running for Michigan governor, by the way. So there's a lot of good rallies coming up. This rally today I didn't know about until just a few days ago. I didn't know about it like 3 weeks up, ahead of time, but it just popped up this week. So the Million Man maskless march around the Capitol on the 24th. It might not be a thing. I don't know. I'm looking into details about it. I can't find a source. I mean, really, it's hearsay on the internet, but I'm not really finding. I don't know if it's legit. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm trying to find out if this is actually legit or not, and I don't think it is. If not, I'm sure I will find something on Saturday. It's the weekend. Rallies and protests will be popping up. I'm going to find something. The rallies and protests are popping up. We have a lot of good stuff coming up. My calendar is filling up. Not fast enough. I hope it was filling up faster, but as we get moving on more, calendar's filling up a little bit. As we get closer to, it gets down to like the 2-3 week mark, and my calendar just starts filling up. So not a lot of stuff filled up yet in May, but it's getting closer. The more days that are going by, so just stay tuned. More videos coming soon.